Say you love me, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last down. Girl, I'm so, then I'ma beat it up. Hate on me, but no. Try to say stop when the beat say go. There you go again, that voice is watch you make your girlfriend go. Come on, come on, come on. You've been waiting patiently, wondering when and where I be. After causing ruckus in the industry, making this so she can't sleep.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Is anybody upset yet? What's going on? Because see, a lot of people, well, before I get started, I'm going to say shout out to everybody that's here. What's going on? How y'all feeling? Rose K, hey. Zay, what's going on? Love yourself, hey. Everybody's hitting Nell Taylor, what's going on? What's it there? The second, right? So an order came out today. Okay. Let's go there. So by now, y'all must have got the news. So it's not the question of who's leaving. The question is why. Why? So Judge Donnelly put an order in today that says no later than August the 4th, 2021, the parties are to provide the court with their list of jurors who are acceptable to both sides and jurors whom both sides believe should be excused. Ordered by Judge Ann M. Donnelly on 8/2/21. Here we go. No later than August the 4th, 2021. The parties are to provide the court with their list of jurors who are acceptable to both sides and jurors whom both sides believe should be excused. Ordered by Judge Ann M. Donnelly. Well, some things just don't make sense to me. And also today, because Nicole had to file on 7/29, she put a motion. She put a motion under seal. On 7/29, she put a motion under seal. Now, mind you, some things transpired, and I've been telling y'all what's going on as of it was up to date going on. And then I stopped. Then I stopped. Why did I stop? Because some things had to play out. Now, I'm going to say this. And I'm not going to call no names over here on this platform. But I'm going to say this. I find it funny how Nicole was on it. Nicole was on it. And everybody, hey, Nikki, everybody that comes in contact with that other group of people, you know, the ones that's supposed to be rooting for Kelly, the ones that be collecting money for Kelly and saying that other lawyers got defense funds, and then you see that come up in goddamn tweets, which you know it came up in motions, and without me saying too much, you start seeing people leaving. So it don't puzzle me to see Nicole say, either I leave or freedom. Okay. I know people can say, well, Nicole, she can fight it. But who want to spend an extra $300,000 in federal court fighting something that came from a fanatic? Or say fanatics. You got one lady who's in groups and talking about they trying to raise $300,000 to give to Nicole. You got another lady that's talking about they raising money for Robert to give to Nicole. Then they go as far to carry their loud to go to the post office to fake stuff something, and then to turn around and say, that's my money. What if I wanted to? Or what if I didn't? That's why I stopped. Because when I seen how people are so stupid and they following anything, there's no need to keep wasting my breath. When I'm telling you what's going on directly, but you have the obsolete idiots that formed a good coup. I give it to them. They formed a good coup against me. But it's not working, no matter how they do it. So let's look at what they said. First, we're gonna listen to it, right? And then I'm gonna read it word for word. But let's listen to the way that I ain't gonna do that. Nah. Let's read. Let's do what we do. We're not gonna break nothing that we used to do. We're gonna keep it a buck. We stand who we are. We stand just to who we are. Another key member of R. Kelly's legal team may exit New York's case on eve of trial. Let's go. A key attorney for indicted singer R. Kelly has abruptly asked to withdraw from the federal case against him in New York. Why, Nicole? Why? Potentially throwing his legal team into further disarray just a week before jury selection is set to begin there. Nicole Becker, who took over the case in June after Kelly said he wanted to part ways with his two Chicago-based attorneys, filed her motion to withdraw last week under seal 729. I told y'all. 729. According to court records and sources who spoke with the Tribune about the matter, Over the weekend, an order from U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly appeared briefly on the public docket, giving Becker until 5 p.m. Monday. Over the weekend. Let's see. So on 7:30, letter motion to judge as to Robinson and Kelly, attachments 1, Exhibit A, no, that's Kennex. Let's see. Nope. They must have took it down. Over the weekend, an order from U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly appeared briefly on the public docket, giving Becker until 5 p.m. Monday, which she did, and she filed that early this morning, to submit a letter privately to the judge supporting her request to withdraw. The submission was to be made ex parte, meaning prosecutors would not get to see it. What up, Deshaun? The submission was to be made ex parte, meaning prosecutors would not get to see it. I'm going to say it again. The submission was made ex parte, meaning prosecutors would not get to see it. The reasons for her requests are unclear, and it's not known whether the judge will grant it. The motion is expected to be discussed Tuesday at Kelly's final pretrial conference in U.S. District Court in Brooklyn. Contacted by phone Monday, Becker declined to comment on the situation. We'll find out tomorrow, she said. Uh-oh. The development comes as Becker and her co-attorneys hit back on a request by a federal prosecution to admit new evidence of sexual abuse at trial, saying in a court filing over the weekend they were blindsided and have no time to prepare an adequate defense. The motion asked Donnelly to deny prosecutors' attempt to add 15 new alleged victims to the case, which alleges a conspiracy by Kelly to use his music career to serve his own illegal sexual appetites. Given the nearness of trial, the defense is not given ample amount of time to ensure an adequate opportunity to assess the evidence, the purpose for which the evidence is offered, and whether prosecutors had the legal basis for their request. Becker and attorney Thomas Farinella wrote in the 13-page motion late Friday. Kelly, 54, is scheduled to go on trial in Brooklyn August the 9th on racketeering charges, alleging he ran a criminal enterprise that recruited women and underage girls for illegal sexual content, then isolated and threatened them to keep them under control. The allegations in the indictment include dozens of acts involving six victims, identified only as Jane Does 1 through 6. But a 55-page motion filed July the 23rd, prosecutors said they want to bring in additional evidence involving sexual abuse, hush payments, unlawful imprisonment, and other crimes dating back 30 years that are directly relevant to and inextricably intertwined with the evidence of the charged crimes. Among the new evidence prosecutors want the jury to hear, Kelly alleged sexually abused a 17-year-old boy he met at a Chicago McDonald's in December 2006. Hold on. 2006. He secretly arranged to marry 15-year-old phenom singer Lier to shield himself from criminal charges. Prima donna I knew she was gonna pop up. Freeman said 55 pages of hearsay and fraud. Hey, Purple. He secretly arranged to marry 15-year-old phenom singer Lier to shield himself from criminal charges after he allegedly got her pregnant, which is false. And he allegedly talked about bribing a Cook County Circuit Court clerk for information when he was under investigation in 2019. No. Mac, what's up, Mac? Kelly's lawyer said in response that prosecutors blindsided them with the allegations about the sexual abuse of the boy, which was the first to involve a male victim and would have led to additional questions about sexual orientation on the questionnaire that went out to potential jurors last month. The new allegations also contend the first boy, identified only as John Doe, Richard Arline, introduced Kelly to a second teenage boy identified as John Doe number 2, which is Richard Arline's friend, with whom Kelly also alleged had an improper sexual relationship. The topic of sexual orientation has become as controversial as politics. Kelly's attorneys wrote, this topic would have been ripe for questioning in the jury questionnaire. There is no question that the only purpose for which government seeks to introduce evidence from the John Does is purely salacious and sensational reasons. The motion also stated there were absolutely no physical proof nor circumstantial proof that the new allegations involving Lier identified in the indictment as Jane Doe number 1 are true. Let me read it again. The motion also stated there was absolutely no physical proof nor circumstantial proof that the new allegations involving Lier identified in the indictment as Jane Doe number 1 are true. And even if there were such evidence, she can't be questioned about it since she died in a plane crash nearly 20 years ago. Therefore, the additional information the government seeks to introduce regarding Lier is nothing more than conjecture and an effort to further shape their narrative. Hey, Shay. The motion stated, Kelly's attorneys also objected to prosecutors failing to identify the alleged new victims by name, which they say puts them at a disadvantage when it comes to adequately preparing cross-examinations of witnesses. Donnelly is expecting to rule on whether the new evidence can come in the trial after Tuesday's pretrial conference. Opening statements are scheduled for August 18th. The trial is expected to last at least a month. Kelly, who is being held at a federal jail in Brooklyn, also faces charges in U.S. District Court in Chicago related to alleged sex abuse of minors, as well as separate indictments brought in Cook County. Jason Minor at Chicago Tribune. So I got a question to ask. So I got a question to ask, y'all. If this is what they going by, right? And they even saying that their stuff is BS. So before I go there, I'ma look at prima donna question. Ask yourself, why are all these janky abs people referred to R. Kelly with histories of fraud? Then jump right into the bribe. No, then jump right into trying to bribe people. So basically what she said is, ask yourself, people, why are all these janky people, but she said janky ass people, referred to Kelly with histories of fraud? So why was people brought in to meet him with histories of fraud? That's what she's asking. And then they jump right into trying to bribe people. Make that make sense. But I'm going to go a little deeper. You get people to connect with people around Robert to put certain bugs in people's ears and remind you, these are the same people who say they don't rock with certain people. They don't like certain people. But then when you look at stuff and you just look at it from afar, you see them with these same people. Answer this question. Have anybody heard Nicole ask for $300,000? So if Nicole never asked for $300,000, right? And I'm just saying, but I'm asking, have anybody heard Nicole ask for $300,000? If you have, please let me know when, so that way I can fact check and really just be like, wow. Mac Dime in the building. What up, Mac? So I just want to know, like, have anybody ever heard her ask for anything? That's fourth quarter. You right. Are you right, Mac? Have you heard us? Nobody have heard her ask for no money. So how did it get to the prosecutors that Nicole was trying to get $300,000? Now, what Nicole filed is under seal, and nobody can see it except for the judge. So now that we know that she never asked for $300,000, right? When have you ever heard Nicole say that she was going to create a defense fund? Here we go back to the defense fund. Because it falls into, I know people like, oh, I ain't know that. Prima Donna said, has Nicole publicly said Kelly's defense requires $3 million? Whoa. I ain't know nothing about that. Whoa. Okay. I never heard her say that. So the question that I'm having, Nicole was there to, let me see what he said. Nicole was there to remove Greenie, period.com. Nope. Mac Dime, you wrong there. There's something bigger going on. Big Vibe says she referred to Doug. Exactly. Prima said, I put the receipts out there. Facts. They're lying on her. Cora said they're lying on her. Yeah. Well, actually, Cora, I'm going to be honest with you. See, when I stop talking for a second, it's for a reason. Queen B said, the people which were brought in, which have fraudulent backgrounds, are all added to cause deception and further extort Mr. Kelly. I totally agree. Queen. But I'm going to go ahead with this. Everything I said, from people trying to collect money, trying to put money on the side, trying to do whatever, take it upon themselves to do whatever because they don't like either me or people that rock with me. I said y'all was messing up the case. I never came out and said what was going on. I just said y'all was messing up the case. Okay? So now Nicole want to leave because now she's faced with a dilemma. Do I stay and fight the federal government on funds for R. Kelly that I know nothing about? or do I just bounce? And you can thank Greenberg for this one. But the last motion under seal he put in was brutal. And it had all to do about money. And it had all the channels that was collecting money. Which I said that should have been handled after the trial. But it further proved the government's stance, which is a lie and a far reach. Robert do not have the reach to escape if he wanted to. He don't have the funds. But with all these people collecting money and trying to send it to here, there, and everywhere, it proved that at any given time, Robert can try to flee and people will collect money and just take it to or send it to where he needed to be, which is not true. Robert ain't that type of guy. So when people out there talking about, oh, just send it here, just send money here, and then one minute, oh, the defense fund is real, let's send it to Doug, and then when Doug don't want to hear the shit, oh, the defense fund is fake, let's not send it to Doug, let's send it to Greenberg. When Greenberg like, I ain't messing with that. Oh, Greenberg is set up. Let's not send it to Greenberg, let's send it to Nicole. And when Nicole publicly never said nothing, I said, plain and simple, when you don't say nothing in court or about court, it's an admission of guilt. That's in Black Law Dictionary. That's in any contract. Any legit real company contract with a corporation, it states anything that's said with your surname or pseudonym in it, if you don't refute it, it have to be true. So now, Nicole faced with a dilemma. Do I continue to fight this and then gotta fight my own shit about something I know nothing about? And Nicole don't know nothing about that lady that's collecting money. Nothing. And Nicole says she never received nothing. That's why I came public and said that. Not just for y'all, but to her. To let the lady know, like, yo, cover something. Cover your track. Something. Because everything that happens, it falls on Robert. It don't fall on me. Because at any given day, I can get up and leave. I don't care. But because I got a heart for Robert, I'm staying. And I've been saying it over and over and over again. And that's all you be getting. Oh yeah, he don't know nothing. Oh, he's a bozo. He's this, he's that. Okay. I'll be the bozo. I don't know nothing. But now look what's going on. I guess Dana was lying again, huh? And I said this 2 months ago. I said, when that gauntlet come down, Nicole gonna pay that price. And she don't know how much was collected. Greenberg do. For him to put a total amount of everything that lady has collected on her channel, that's scary. Because now that man is watching everything. And Juanita, I'm going to be honest, I haven't even talked to her about this latest thing. I haven't. Because he didn't like Greenberg from the jump. But he said Greenberg just wanted to argue. And he said that's not how you're supposed to act in court. Miss Bougie, what's up? Today our birthday, y'all. Today is Miss Bougie birthday. Y'all go ahead and give her a happy birthday while I'm breaking this thing down to y'all. So now we faced with a dilemma. What do you do? Everything that lady has put her hands in has screwed Robert Kelly. From Nipplegate to getting workers in a court locked up for emails to showing fake emails that's really, man, look, I'm going to say this, and this might sound crazy. Sometimes you just want to sit back and just be like, why? At the end of the day, I really don't want to see nobody jammed up. I don't. Because this is a whole nother animal. This is not state court. I really don't. And I'm going to be honest with you. But to help my friend, I'll jam anybody up. To help my friend. Because my first loyalty is to Robert. I don't know these people. So when you see people like Bedbug talking about, oh, you don't know Robert, you don't do this, you don't do that. I sit back and I think about things. And I say, for you to say something like that, you got to be anatomically retarded. You got to be anatomically retarded. And the reason why I say that is because it's under seal. And when I mean under seal this time, I shouldn't say under seal, but since I said it, I'm going to go and run with it. It's under seal that you did a video telling the people that Robert loves me firsthand. Then you come back and say, I don't know Robert. I get it. It's for your cash apps. You have came out splurging money from PPP and cash apps, brother. I'm not knocking your shine. I congratulate you. Do what you do. And you got money to blow, you got money to floss, by all means. But I got a question to ask you. How much of that have you sent to anywhere for Robert? I'll wait. Okay, we all know the answer to that. Nothing. How much have you sent your grandkids? I'll wait. We all know the answer to that. How much have you sent your kids just to say I appreciate you? Until you give me those answers, can't talk to me about nothing. Back to what I'm saying. Their whole goal, and when I say they, I mean Don Russell and the people that rocks with him, the whole goal is to camouflage like they're for Robert, but to destroy any defense that Robert have. Now, let's look at it like this. Any long-term lawyer that's there is now gone except for one. And when I say gone, I mean not the sole person or not the lead for the New York case. Now there is no lead for the New York case. Kanik haven't been there long enough to know enough. Kanik's boy haven't been there long enough to know enough. And Nicole want to be out. Greenberg wasn't doing nothing. Mike Leonard is going to run with his boy Greenberg. How can R. Kelly have an adequate trial? And I know what people going to say, well, Doug is on a civil case. Why don't you go get Doug? Hey, Doug and Greenberg got into it behind those people. Now I'm going to put it out there. Doug and Greenberg got into it behind those people and behind the lies. So Doug said, I'll take back seat. I'll take back seat. And look what happened. It's those people who cause all type of hell. It's those people. $3 million, $1 million, $300,000. People on there that's collecting money talking about, we sending it to Nicole for the defense fund. Then you see Greenberg pop up and say, Nicole haven't given us anything. Doug got the defense fund. Greenberg even said, I got the $420 that Daboski brought to my office. And cashier checks and money orders. But Nicole haven't gave us nothing. And then he hit it and said, I see. And one thing I can say is Dana don't got nothing to do with this one. Dana's on the sideline watching, shaking his head. So while people writing Robert talking about, oh, we are here for you, my pastor. Mac Dime, let's get into it. He said, remember Nicole's name kept coming up about speaking to them girls, which is Azriel and Jocelyn. But Mac Dime, that was cleared. That was cleared. That's why Greenberg and them got out. Because that was cleared. So now that was cleared. Exactly, Star. I totally agree. Nell Taylor said, he definitely don't need this. This is too much. I agree, Nell. Monica Jules, hey. Star said, it makes no sense. She went through a lot to be a part of this team. That's facts. But I'm going to ask you this, Star. If you was facing a dilemma of you got to produce receipts of a defense fund that you knew nothing about. You ain't never received no money. Somebody put you in it. Versus you just saying, hell with it, I'm out. Which one would you choose? Because if you defend that defense fund wrong, you're going to jail. And you're going to lose your license. That's why I said what I said. I think people meant well, but the fame of this, the want to be the front runner, the want to be everything, the want to be this, the non-team compliance overtook some people. Not to take away from what Dana is doing, but I just want to give a huge thank you for the kindness the Dream Team expressed when my son passed. No problem, Miss Belinda. That's what we're here for. We love you, Miss Belinda. I will be praying that Nicole will stand firm and use all of her intelligence and damage control expertise. Queen Bee is over. She's gone. It's 7:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She had until 5 p.m. to submit her exit letter. Her exit letter was in at 9 o'clock this morning. It makes no sense at all. Facts. But everybody thought I was joking. Everybody thought that I was the one wrong. Everybody thought, oh no, oh you doing, oh no, you doing them just wrong, and you just trying to get all the clout for your, bro. I don't need this. I don't need to have clout. I don't need none of that. I've been in this industry for a long time. Gemini Dawn, it's too late. That's right. Prayers for Miss Belinda. If I was innocent, I would fight. That's a fact. So fight if you have nothing to do with it. Let me ask you a question, Star. How can you fight and you don't know nothing about it? Mind you, if you lose this case, you lose everything you've been working for. Meaning, not the R. Kelly case, but the case that's going to come against you because the federal government going to say you trying to steal money for who they call as an inmate. That's why I'm glad. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm glad the federal government probed the defense fund. They ain't see no type of situation wrong with it. It proved a lot of people are liars. People talking about, I gave 20,000, I gave 7,000. It proved all that they were lying. Because as the government said, it's only $9,000 in there. And then they said, we looked at every transaction. They even went through Doug Anton bank account. They even went through an agency from his 2008 case account up in New York. Nothing. So all that I stole from the defense fund, don't you think I'd be locked up right now? That thing said, don't tell me that Nicole left the legal team. Good evening, DanaJay. How are you doing tonight? Fine, I hope. No, I'm not doing fine. And yes, Nicole did leave. And we love you back, Miss Belinda. And Nicole left because of the folks at Team Kells. That's all I can say. And I'm not going to debate with no idiots. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm going to sit back and say, I pray that God show his hand in this. Now you see what I'm saying, Star? Star said she's done. Yeah, she's done. She's done. Yo, she's pissed. Because at the end of the day, and what's going to happen is, let's just say that she stay, right? Let's just say that she hammering him. I mean, hammering him, giving it to him. Bow, bow. And matter of fact, y'all seen it in emotions. For every doctor the government had, she came back with another one that'll wipe them out. I don't know for sure how it went, because I wasn't privileged to the whole situation. But from what I was privileged to, it went a little something like this. We see what you're doing. But my question to you is, how much have you collected on behalf of Robert Kelly? Knowing Nicole, she probably said, no, I ain't collect nothing. That's not what other lawyers and videos on YouTube are saying. Now what? Now what? How can you combat that? Oh, I never told them that, so why they doing it? And you can't say you never talked to them because they've called your office. You was on the phone for this amount and this amount of time with these people from this number. What was y'all actually talking about? Like I said, be very careful. And if I haven't learned anything from this R. Kelly fight, I've learned you can't take everybody with you. My biggest mistake was introducing those folks to Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I've always said it. If he paid for that, I'm going to feel bad about it. Because at the end of the day, if they never would have met him, I don't believe they ever would have went this far. If I never would have opened that door, I don't believe they would have ever went this far. To stabbing me in my back, to getting close to him. Like that. To hurt him. And I've never understood also why they say, don't let your good be evil spoken of. But when you're doing evil and then slide a little good and then back to evil, everything is evil. So I'm going to say I'm definitely paying for this daily. I'm paying for the fake recordings that I knew nothing about. But one thing about me, I stand in all my stuff. I never knew that lady was recording. I never gave her any recordings. I never let her hear no recordings. I stand on it. And I said it over and over again. How she got it? I be talking to them in a group on one device. My phone will ring. I pick up the phone and I just be talking. I walk off and talk. Never knew that it'd be that clear quality while they still there. So a lot of this stuff is a catch-22. A lot of this stuff is a learning experience. Grandma Jenna said it's a blessing and I will be 56. Okay. Oh yeah, my hand's definitely clean. Nene said, well, I think they should bring whoever caused her to withdraw to go to jail. She needs to help that lady get back on a case since she's the cause of it. I've been saying she need to go to jail. And speaking with people that's in place to make that happen, they said that they agree she should be in jail because she done too much. But I can't make nobody go lock nobody up. That's why I stopped even saying she going to jail. When it happened, it happened. If it ever happens. If it do, I'm going to be there to read the indictment. If it don't, leave it to God. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Georgia girl said, exactly. Tired of hearing about it. Yeah. This is very pitiful. Yeah. She should be angry. Nicole has every right to represent Mr. Kelly at the highest level. The legal defense cannot focus due to nonsense. I agree. I'm so sorry that you are not feeling fine this evening. Queen B, I agree. Queen. Yes, it was. Miss Kentucky said yes, it was. Miss Kentucky, you already know. I know. Nah, but I should have known better. I ain't know what was going to happen. Georgia girl said, hi, Miss Kentucky. If you like to donate, okay. Nah, the tip jar ain't even pinned today. I ain't even pinned it. Do you think this was a plan? That's a good question, Star. Now I do. In the beginning, I did. And when people would ask me, I will argue with them about it. Thank you, love yourself. I also look at it as an attack to prevent Nicole from interrogating the female accusers, being that his trial will be coming soon. People are so wicked. Miss Jennings, I totally agree. That's all you gotta do is look at the fact that the person I'm talking about is a moderator for one of the main accusers. Think about it. So all you gotta do is think about it. Just look at that whole section over there. That whole section. You meant well, but you learn as you go. Yeah, but somebody's paying for it. And that's not cool. This is so bad. Very bad. Very bad. Willie said true. That's what I'm thinking, Miss Jennings. Will he be okay with the team he has? Star, honestly, I don't know. I won't be able to answer that until I speak with him. She should be. I would pray on it, man. I'm praying on it tonight, too. This stuff was organized. This stuff was an organized effort to try and get a conviction. Is Nicole his new defense? We'll need more time regardless of what the judge say. Damn it, man. Damn it. Shay said shaking my head. Prima Donna said organized chaos. Now I'm going to ask y'all a question. Where'd my phone go? And the crazy part is I've been saying this for the longest. But that's all you gotta do is look at the folks that's here. And what are they here for? Dana, all they had to do was listen, right? You've been trying to warn so many of them. Facts, and I'm not doing it no more. I'm not even willing to save people no more. That's just not where I'm at no more. I'm letting them do what they do. Hi, Georgia girl. What part of Georgia family in Atlanta? Okay. Too many people that say they're for him are dirty as they come. I agree, Star. Meant to say if Nicole leave, the new defense will need adequate time to prepare. And Donnelly ain't giving that to them. And Donnelly is not agreeing with them. Kels needed Nicole on his case because she is a pit bull and a skirt. No offense. The plan was to get rid of her. Miss Jennings, I totally agree. And the first person that said that was who? I ain't talking about the first blogger. But a person popped up on a certain person platform and said, she's not needed. Time to get rid of her. His plan is in full effect. I'm going to get down. I ain't do nothing. His plan is in full effect. And I just look at it like, I refuse to argue with people who don't know nothing. I refuse to argue with people who's scared to pick up the paperwork. That's not in my life no more. I refuse to argue back with people so they can get extra boost in cash apps. Get all the cash apps you're going to get. You got it, Cooper. You got it. You got it. Y'all on it tonight. Y'all are on it tonight. Y'all are on it tonight. That's why normally you would see me rip Bedbug apart. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I got 42 videos back to back. But for what? I'm gonna do all that exposing. And people still gonna be there. They like him for him. So I do it. Just like, okay, cool. I don't care. It's very sad, Miss Star. Star said, one more question. Doesn't have to okay Nicole leaving just like Greenberg. Yep. And Donnelly got to prove it. This seems like a hostile takeover type issue. It do, Prima. But see, look, it's close to the situation. And it's gonna be crazy. Watch. Ain't nobody gonna want to fight outside that courthouse. Everybody gonna want to fight inside the courthouse. Watch. And I'm gonna go on record. I ain't fighting nobody inside the courthouse. I'm gonna walk right past you. But outside that courthouse, if I catch you, it's gonna be ugly. Nene said they had too many Indians and not enough chiefs. She and her dumbass crew really hurt Kale's case. All that researching people up, bringing people on her chat to talk about you. Drunk drama queen, DK. Wow. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to ask this question. Whatever happened to LaToya? Why did she just disappear? Do you think Judge Ann will deny Nicole's request? If she doesn't deny that is dead giveaway, she's swayed by the other side. IMO. Hey Shay, I'm gonna say this. It's not a dead giveaway that she's swayed, but you can't force nobody to stay either. You can try to force somebody to stay, but why? I'm not going to say, hey, Toy, I'm not going to say that she's swayed. Because if she was swayed, Ann Donnelly would be calling them accusers girls. So I'm not going to say she's swayed, but I will say, to me, she's a little biased. I will say that. I will say that. Oh, no problem, Star. I ask all the questions. That's why I'm here. So it's like, while people sitting up saying they know what's going on, I'm talking to the folks that know what's going on a daily basis. And it's like, a lot of stuff I can't say. A lot of stuff I won't say. I learn from my mistakes. Everybody just making money off of Robert's back and name, and he does not have a dime. Facts. Nor do he know all the folks that's doing it. You can't save people who has committed to a what? You can't save people who has committed to a job to take him down. But if Ann don't agree, she will be in violation of Kel's civil rights. Facts. But what the hell? The amount of Kel's right that has been violated, problem. Yeah, it's a problem. And I mean his violent man. Shh. And you might as well not even call stuff civil rights no more. So if the judge says no, she can't leave. But I'm sure that never happens. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I've never even heard lawyers leave until Greenberg. Or actually, Greenberg was fired. So he put that motion in to save face. I can honestly say that. Oh, that's Georgia girl Miss Kentucky talking. I can't even listen to her. How can you? She can't listen to her. When you can't read, it is what it is. Prima giving me eyes. Uh-oh, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Wait, Nicole may switch to the other side. As a conflict of interest, she can't. They would shut that whole case down and throw it out. And if Ann Donnelly tried to go through with it, she will lose her job and her license, and she will go to jail. The set was when Nicole was invited to a certain channel. I didn't know she was invited to a certain channel. I didn't know that. Wow. So you teaching me something new. I didn't know that. That's very true. Why make someone stay that does not want to? Right. Now Taylor said hi, Toy. A.L. Sterling said hey, Toy. Ms. Lady said hey, Toy. I think she's a little biased too. Yeah. Yeah, because you gotta look at it. She's a woman. And for somebody, let's just say she got a vendetta against Robert. Or let's say that Ann Donnelly's daughter got a vendetta against Robert, which we all know that she do. That don't mean that, that don't mean that she's going to be on the straight and narrow. No. Only thing that we can hope now is that she rule according to the evidence. Let's just hope that she see through the BS that the government is trying to put together. God removed you, Dana, so just let them fact their own. That's facts. That's facts, man. I ain't gonna lie. I sat back and thought about that last night. Like, why would God take me? Man, He removed me for a reason, bro. It's like if it ain't one thing, another. John Doe number 2 checked out. Hey, Vi. That's Richard Allline, homeboy. I don't know. Whatever happened to LaToya and Cash podcast? That's a good question, Prima. Whatever happened to that? I stumbled across something. And I want y'all to start looking at my community page, right? On my DanaJay Presents page. I stumbled across Cash Jones saying that Michael Williams did not blow up Azriel's car. I found that interesting. Like, are you serious? Or was she just saying that for the internet? That's how they got her. Wow. That's crazy. So, Miss Jennings, so did she go on there? I remember LaToya what? Man, look, I'm going to be honest with you. when I was on that panel with Orange Juice Jones and all that, and she said that she was 13. You seen me sit back like this? Slump down like that? I did like that, and I skedaddled. You'll never have me on there like that. Now they saying Dominique is a Jane Doe. Dominique is nowhere near Jane Doe. Dana, I thought Judge Ann Donnelly stated she can't be removed. Nah, ain't none of that come out of Ann Donnelly mouth. I believe Nicole is having a hard time focusing on the case. She probably is tired of interference from people which are not knowledgeable. Well, here's my thing, Queen B. It's an easy fix to that. Put cease and desist out on people. It's an easy fix to that. Put cease and desist out. Because then if you put cease and desist out, you know, it is what it is. Nene said, hi, Prima. Lauren said, Dana, you don't have to say nothing. Y'all phones are tapped. His friend. Man, but they can tap my phone, bro. Everything I say now, I say in court, say in person, don't matter. But when that thing happened about that Orange Juice Jones, I got up out of there, bro. I don't want no parts of that. No parts of that at all. Because when you start going that far, there's no telling what you'll do. And I'm scared of people like that. So what's the best course of action now? Do you think Nicole could be prepping an upcoming lawyer? I just don't see her putting in the energy to file a motion against the government just to withdraw. J-Rock, sometimes you don't have a choice. The war is the real setup, Queen. The government is still building their case, and in the meantime, they are dismantling Rob's legal team. I'm going to say this much. I didn't see it. Prima brought it to my attention. But Don Russell's case has been merged and closed. I'm going to say it again. Prima brought it to my attention because I ain't see it. Don Russell's case has been merged and closed. Face of Beyonce, I remember that stuff. Dana, you ain't lying because I was in the chat that night. You dipped. Yeah, I dipped and I ain't never go back. Nah, I don't play stuff like that, man. Daffing, do I think that he will get out? Anything is possible, but I believe Rob can beat this case still, in spite of. I believe that God will show his hand and Rob will be found not guilty. I really believe that. I believe she did. She was supposed to be a special guest. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna say the same thing. I totally agree. Then they tried to flip it like she said she was of age. Lot. Oh my God. Prima, I ain't gonna lie. When I left, I ain't go back to watch that. I was gone. I went and hopped on Madden. Cause I don't want to be signified or signaled or attached to none of that. Launch. This case has so many layers. It is extremely difficult to follow. My heart goes out to Mr. Kelly. He do not deserve the unorganized actions which are taking place. I totally agree, Queen B. Toy said exactly, Prima. Never know. New web series from YouTube to indictment. See, you about to make me do something. Hold on, you about to make me do something. Oh, let's see. Good idea, Vibe. Shay said, what? Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, man, when she did that, I was no more good. Because Orange Juice Jones even looked, he's like, how old was you? She like 13. Gone with the wind. Prima said he had 3 indictments, 2 closed, 1 set for trial. There it is. There it is. 3 indictments, 2 closed, 1 set for trial. There it is. Why are they abandoning him, Daisy, for trial? It's not that they abandoned him, Zay. They ain't abandoning him. Man, when the federal government come down on you, it ain't nothing you can do except for fight back. But if you don't have the tools to fight back, then you done. The government not destroying Kel's defense team. Team Kel's defense has destroyed Kel's legal defense. That's right. Defense. Team Kel's, yeah, has destroyed King. That's facts. The government not destroying Kel's defense team. Team Kel's is destroying Kel's legal defense team. Oh, look at that. I don't believe it. Face it, I don't believe it. With legal staff leaving, this could be a sign the case is about to be thrown out. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Wait, Dana, so Nicole, if I heard this right, she appeared on another YouTube channel. I don't know. That's what Miss Jennings was saying. I didn't see it. But Miss Jennings saying that, you know, she was supposed to have been a special guest. This is the worst case ever followed. Yeah. I don't think that he likes little boy. Man, look. That's not Robert, man. That's not the Robert I know. She also said R. Kelly got her an apartment. Oh, Jesus. She also mentioned a bank account. Who? Who mentioned a bank account? Kels needs some paralegals to look over his case. Kels got that right now. Facts, Team Kels. Willie Jones, I'm so hurt. I didn't think our people of color could be so damn shit. I did. All the criminals are being set free. They are working for the government. I agree. I wonder where her line is at now. I wonder where she at now too. Kel's got this no matter what. I agree, Zay. Never know what they got up their sleeves. Yeah. I believe Mr. Kelly is ready to represent himself so he can use his own common sense. He can't do that. It's a little too late for that. Didn't know you was on here, Miss Lady T. How you doing? Lawrence said, hi, Miss Lady T. All skin folk and kinfolk. Facts. That's all I was waiting for somebody to say. So, that's why you don't see me going back and forth. Because y'all know I would have ripped Bed Bug apart by now. Say what you say, bro. I wish you well on your Cash App and PPP venture. You got your second wave of PPP loans and you waving in them people's face. From my knowledge, you also stated that your Cash App is not for Robert Kelly. Your Cash App is for yourself. And I've also heard you say that this is Kevin's blessings, not R. Kelly blessings. Then I also heard you say if they want you to come to support a rally, they got to pay for you to get there. What makes you so special? That's my question. Because jealousy is a weak-minded word. And I'm an alpha male, so I don't get jealous of nothing. Because I can triple whatever you got. Trust and believe that. And trust me, I don't have a car with 107,000 miles on it. With a missing seat in the middle. I don't do that. But what makes you so special? Let's see. Dana flew to Chicago on his own dime twice. Hosted a rally twice. Beat the street twice. One at a time you wanted to come and join. Okay. They ain't pay for Daboski to fly nowhere. And he came and made sure y'all had a voice. Get it? They ain't pay for Trent. Trent also made sure y'all had a voice. So what do you do again? Have you ever had a rally of your own? $106,000 miles on it? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, 106,000 miles. That's my. What do you do again? And besides lie, fake read, and talk sugar honey iced tea, what do you do again? Have you put together a rally? Have you put together a protest? Have you did the groundwork and lay out anything? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, I'm going to play this real quick. I was on a well, no, actually, I wasn't even trying to get on that joint. I got a call, right? That this guy was talking crazy about kills. So the guy was saying that Robert touched Lil Nas X. And y'all know that ain't sit with me real well. So I was trying to call in and call in. At first I couldn't get through. So because I'm going to address some stuff today. I addressed most of it already. So I couldn't get through at first. And when I couldn't get through, don't y'all hate like trying to look for something and you can't get to it the way you want to? So, all right, let's do it this way. When I called in, I finally got the call in, and the guy, he a bigger blogger, but I'm not subscribed to this blogger. And in order for this blogger to be comfortable, or should I say for people to be there, you have to already be comfortable with this blogger. Right? So if you're comfortable with the blogger, that makes me think something different. Are you here for Robert? Because if you're here for Robert, you ain't gonna be on no platform that's for or against Robert.
But I'm gonna tell you this, SAT. Look.
What does it take? How do I train? What do I eat?
Hold on, because I'm trying to send some stuff to myself so that way y'all can see it. But I'm trying to. It's like when you need something, you can't put your hands on it directly. And where it's at, you got to do all this other stuff. But look, I'm just give y'all a little bit of it. Check it out. Here we go.
But I'm gonna tell you this, SAT. Lil Nas X do not know Robert Kelly.
Don't even know that man, huh? How you know?
I know.
How you
What
know?
up, Keith?
Well, let's just say this. I'm Robert's mentee.
You his who?
I've been around. I'm Robert's mentee. I've been around for 20 plus.
Oh my goodness.
So you've been around R. Kelly for 20 plus years?
I'm going to steal that soundbite. I'm telling you.
Brother, are you the accuser? Is that something you need to be telling me? Okay, so did R. Kelly mess with them? Okay, look, hold on, wait a minute. Stop everything. Reggie, cut that off. So you've been around R. Kelly for 20 years. Is the
20
allegation 20 plus years? Is the allegations about R. Kelly being with them girls true?
False.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna wait, no, because I hear somebody in the background saying, "Oh my goodness." But I'm gonna say this. Let's go fact for fact. Then I can give you fact for fact. There's a difference between being a victim and being a willing participant that's chasing an older man.
You must be out of your goddamn mind. So you feel like since they was little girls messing with an older man, they not victims?
Little girls? What little girls?
The girls that came out and said he was messing around with them.
No.
So they was all grown.
Everybody that Rob messed with was of age. It wasn't no little girls. It wasn't no 12-year-olds, no 15-year-olds. That's bullcrap.
So for 20 plus years, you've been around this man. Y'all ever had some women together?
No.
So you ain't never go to none of his freaky parties or nothing? Did he even have freaky parties?
He had parties. But you saying freaky parties? Please explain freaky parties. Because he had parties, and it was overage people that's there and people of it. So explain freaky parties.
I could mention a couple of songs that got something to do with some freaky ass parties. Sipping on coke and rum. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Right. Just because a person make a song don't mean that that's their lifestyle.
Make a song, make a video, make a home video.
Hey. Okay, and when R. Kelly first came on the scene, right? It was sexual. Sex sells, right? Okay, so why deviate from something that got you to the mountaintop?
Yeah, that's why he in jail right now. A little too much sex.
No.
Selling sex, having sex, recording sex. He's just a sexual man.
He in jail now, and because people want to lie and people want to get a bag off of that man's life.
And what did you do for R. Kelly? Was you his road manager? You was a producer? What exactly did you do? You ain't do nothing, huh?
None of that.
Goodness.
And I'm going to say this. And from 20 plus years, I ain't seen nothing that's alleged.
That's because you wasn't on the payroll. What you mean? They ain't about to include you in nothing. You just a standby.
on the payroll for it to happen, right?
Hell yeah. Shoot, who he is? Oh, he just here. Okay. Man. He at McDonald's. Look, just because you been at the McDonald's where he was at picking up on them girls, you worked at McDonald's for 20 years. Now you talking about I've been around Kelly for a long time.
I worked at McDonald's for 20 years.
Bro, we don't know what's going on with you. You are R. Kelly. What you trying to do? You trying to save R. Kelly, man?
Check this out. It's people like you that shouldn't break down another man's lifestyle and the way that you seen out in the public. You gotta know facts and before you do stuff like that, brother.
Calm down, bro. You being a little too sensitive right here. Did I say something hurt your feelings? Did I hurt your feelings, bro? I take it back, man. I'm sorry.
Never.
I'm sorry. We ain't gotta do that. Cause I ain't know. You know, Lil Nas X, he got y'all brothers real sensitive today, man. It ain't that deep. We just all having a good time. Calm down, bro. Put the gun down. Put the gun down, bro. Don't do this. Got no time for no black on black crime. Stop that deal, man. Brother.
I would like to invite
There's too many
on the
of us
DanaJay
dying.
show on Monday, brother.
War is not the answer. If I knew the rest of the lyrics, I would sing it to your ass. I want you to be happy, man. Look, I'm trying to come to the party, whatever you got going on. All you got to do is send me an invite, bro. You know the phone number. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it, man. Nope.
So, when you take something like that, right? You have this version of the go along, get along gang over here that was in the chat talking about he don't know R. Kelly. Hang up the phone. He's a fraud. He's this. He's that. Wait a minute. If you're fighting for Robert, why would you be in the chat saying something like that about somebody that's been holding the mantle for Robert for the longest? But you have a bed bug humiliate himself on Tasha K, who can't bring out facts. Only thing he can bring out is a recording that he illegally have of Angelo. And Angelo been saying the same tune over and over and over again. That's not breaking news. That's not nothing new. Ain't none of that breaking news. Regurgitated stories is not selling. It's not a topic. It's not new. When you talking about real content, you talking about content like when you can walk in a courtroom and you know somebody that's representing the opposite side, and y'all can have dialogue. Y'all can have a whole conversation about what's going on. And nobody get upset because you expressing your views and he expressing his. Now, if I was to get on Tasha K's show, I guarantee you to be a whole different outcome. Because me and Tasha had to have a back and forth. See, I wouldn't be on there talking about some, the video you got from off of my IG. Okay, she know about the video. But if you look at the viewers is like, what the hell is he talking about? When you on shows like that, big shows like that, you gotta paint the picture. And if you ain't painting the picture, it's gonna make you look crazy. That's what I didn't understand. Because I'm looking like, I'm saying the same thing, like, what video is he talking about? At the end of the day, I'm going to say this. If your claim to fame is the Angelo recording, do what you do and own it. But what happens when this case is over? And this case is over very soon. What's left? Dana got 9,000 things to talk about. Dana going to have 9,000 things to blog about. Dana going to show 9,000 things that he doing. And 3 major movies. Where do you go from here? Back to just being a blogger with an opinion? And begging for cash apps? What do you do? I keep saying it. Hey, Teddy Tuck. But that's none of my business. That's for you to know. Cora said, I just heard that Nicole is not leaving the case. It will be straightened out tomorrow. Cora, I don't know where you heard that from, but I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know where you heard that from. I just know that they gonna argue about that tomorrow at his, what you call him. Somebody said, Sharon Purge said, is he going to be free, Dana? I believe at the end of his trial he will be. They not for R. Kelly, they here for Dana. I agree now. Sharon Page, she just put it out there. I'm going to say this. I will be glad if she stay. I will be delighted. I mean, everything will be so much better if she stay. Trust me, it will be. But if she don't, I understand. Now, if she broke something down and explained it, I'm all for it. Because I don't want her to go. Sunshine said, Kelvin's begging Gab. Leprechaun who's seen the nails lately. They dirty as hell. My bad. Hello. What's up? Exactly. I wonder what they going to talk. That why my channel is the way it is. But I do support R. Kelly 100%. Facts. The prayer said, "Why do you think so?" I think he should be free. I think I think he will be free, or he will be vindicated due to the fact that this is a lot of a reaching situation. 99% of this is bullcrap. I will say that. And Robert has suffered enough. He needs to be free. He's an innocent man. And I don't think anybody should be guilty until proven innocent. And especially if the people of a different color are innocent until proven guilty. Like Josh Duggar. He's on house arrest. He's home. Until he go to trial. Why do you think he should be free? Cora said, "I want her to stay." I do too. I love Nicole. She a cool person. Very cool. There's more than enough of reasonable doubt. Facts. Facts, Monica. Nicole needs to stay right. I'll be able to listen in tomorrow? No. Hold on. Before I make sure, let me say. No, we not. There's no listening to tomorrow. Hold on. Nah, we ain't ready to listen to it tomorrow. And if anybody in New York that's going, I urge y'all, please do not record in that lady courtroom. Please do not record in Ann Donnelly courtroom. I'm going to say it again. Please do not record in Ann Donnelly courtroom. But I will say this. Bedbug, you have said this on more than one occasion, and I just want the world to hear this for real.
I ain't even laid down yet. So again, let's play this DanaJay clip again. What we here for? Let's get back to what we was talking about with R. Kelly, man. I swear, these women, they get you all caught up. Next thing you know, surviving Sean Blazington. I ain't gonna let it go to my head. Shoot, let something else go to my head, though. If she willing. Hold on, y'all. We got another phone call. Hello. Who this is? What's up, FAP? Man, we over here. Oh, okay. This is my brother, man, right here. How you feeling, dog? I'm good. No doubt, that's beautiful, man. Hey, we sitting over here talking about R. Kelly. We got accusers now. We don't know what's gonna happen next.
She's not testifying, but it's not even in the paperwork.
It's all a bunch of foolishness.
But I'm gonna say this. I know firsthand.
She's not testifying. It's nowhere in the paperwork.
And the thing is, the federal government don't have nothing, so they trying to deteriorate his whole image.
That's true, bro. And the reason why Lil Nas X is a part of this because these men, they coming out in droves, butt naked. They trying to get horny with each other. And they figure, hey, the thing ain't working with women.
I agree, Queen
At
B.
least we can try some men, see how they feel about that, because it's trending right now. Zesty brothers.
But I'm gonna say this, FAP. Lil Nas X do not know Robert Kelly.
Okay. Don't even know that, man. Yeah, I just came in the crib, y'all.
I know.
How you know? Stupid people.
Well, let's just say this. I'm Robert's mentee.
You his who?
I'm Robert's mentee. I've been around for 20 plus.
So you've been around R. Kelly for 20 plus years?
Yeah.
Brother, are you the accuser? Is that something you have to be telling me? Okay, so did R. Kelly mess with them? Okay, look, hold on, wait a minute. Stop.
And let me bust a few bubbles on this Sunday morning. Today is the 1st. Okay, so let me just bust a few bubbles. Hold that thought while y'all listen to that.
Everything. Reggie, cut that off. So you've been around R. Kelly for 20 years. Is the allegation 20 plus years? Is the allegations about R. Kelly being with them girls true?
Oh my God. I'm gonna say this. I'm not. Wait, no, because I hear somebody in the background saying, "Oh my goodness." But I'm gonna say this. Let's go fact for fact, and I can give you fact for fact. There's a difference between being a victim and being a willing participant that's chasing an older man.
You must be out your goddamn mind. So you feel like since they was little girls messing with an older man, they not victims?
Little girls?
The girls that came out and said he was messing around with them.
No.
So they was all wrong.
Everybody Rob messed with was of age. It wasn't no little girls, it wasn't no 12-year-olds, no 15-year-olds, that's bullcrap.
So for 20 plus years, you've been around this man. Y'all ever had some women together?
Let's see.
So you ain't never moving on his freaky parties or nothing?
Let's see.
But you saying freaky parties, please explain freaky parties.
Let's see if I got enough for rent. Since today is the 1st. Let's see. Do I have enough for rent? Okay. Let's see. Hold on. We're going to pause that for the calls. But we're going to listen to this. We're going to count this. Okay. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
That's when he was counting his PPP and which we call joint. But I'm about to read what he posted. I'm about to hold on. Somebody asked me what time Robert caught things more. I had to tell him. He posted. No, check it. He posted, DanaJay, aka daintezjackson. I wish your BA stopped saying R. Kelly is your mentor, and you known him over 20 plus years. Then he came back and said, R. Kelly don't know your fraud tale, so just stop it, you big dummy. Well, this is August the 2nd. Let me break something down real quick. On August the 2nd, and I'm going to start with stuff like this.
Hello?
What's up, kid?
What up, Sam? No. You good. I'm done. You good. I just, that's the Anton shit.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. The only thing was, people were saying that, but they thought
you had created. Yeah, I know.
Right there. We talking about the fake defense fund thing, and he said people thought, and I said people thought that I created it, and then he jumped in and overtalked, which clearly, like I told y'all, he the one that created that, him and Jocelyn Smith. So let's finish.
I got it. You ain't got to explain it to me. Trust me, you good. We're going to pump that bitch up.
Now,
Yeah.
did you talk to Lier?
I ain't talked to her yet. She texted me yesterday.
What she text you?
About her health, it's not looking good.
What else she saying in that
Shit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go down there real quick. Let me see. Yeah, she was talking about her health and ain't looking good.
And it's any day now?
She didn't say any day now. Hold on.
They probably think I'm some old ghetto ass bitch, huh?
You ain't ghetto. Get off the day. How you get on fucking call? Damn.
At that moment, I guess he was trying to impress me by having Hollywood Next on the phone at the time, but the whole time she was recording him. Let's finish.
That conference call.
Praying for you, Keith.
Alright, drop that call. Yeah. Alright.
I'm niggas do.
Okay, we ready. She changed her name on Facebook too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We put Felicia Evans. Alright, this was said. She said, she didn't want nobody to know. She said she came from crime, SBL. Asriel said something powerful to her. I said, what's going on? She said, it's spread. Please don't say anything. I said, okay. So, she said she don't want to talk about it. BT, because we birthday twins. She said, I don't want to talk about it now. She said, try me tomorrow. She said, I have, and I'm keeping it safe. I have it, please tell Dana and BT. She said, I have, and I'm keeping it. She said, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it safe. I have it, please tell Dana. And BT, not to broadcast it. Pray. To God, my name is, my time is winding down. I may not see my brother come home. This dumb because it's spread to my liver. The triple dose of what's that natural triax or something. But I'm all right. I just need to start making my rounds. My mother sat on my bed last night and told me to get ready, and she waiting. I broke out in tears because my kid still doesn't know. This is a harder pill to swallow than before. But my grace of God is catching it. Love you, and tell my Kelly sisters that I love them too. I asked you to get out there. So, I guess she was sending this to you as she sent it to me.
Right.
Yeah,
and she was telling me to make it right with the vlog. But like I told her, but I said, I don't have an issue with nobody. It's just that the way I was done. An apology is needed. You know what I'm saying? For it to be genuine.
You said what?
But I told her, but I said, I don't have an issue with nobody, but apology is needed for it to be genuine. And sometimes, and the best apology is the one that you never get. So I told her, I don't got no beef with nobody, but I just, to certain people, I just choose that not to rock with,
Yeah, but as I always say, you don't got to rock with a person, apologize to them, just keep the shit moving, man. Sometimes the forgiveness is not big enough, the forgiveness is for you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what she's basically trying to say, what I was trying to tell you, on the line, like, man, whoever you were dealing with, man, just open that can of worms or close that can of worms, just keep it moving. I'm keeping it moving.
That's what I did.
You ain't beefing with nobody now. Ain't nothing else to apologize. I think that day when you did one live, after I did mine, I think that shut a lot of shit down. So, I ain't nobody to really do again. What's to do? Nothing. Now is it the part there that we just got just sail off of that and just keep it pushing, keep it pushing. Now I'm really pushing the fence line now. When I picked that, I didn't.
Not you, Mr. The Defense Fund Fake. Not you. Wow.
When I listened to you say I'm gonna let people know the R. Kelly Defense Fund, the one that Dana was promoting, that is the one for Doug and Tom, so everybody knows. I'm gonna push that as more. And I saw misread some.
That's why I said.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if you need to post them, go ahead and post them.
Yeah.
Look at the video that I put out last night. You can take. Well, I'm gonna send them to you anyway. But it's some. But I got like a color.
Wait. What? What?
Hello, you. Yeah, I was trying to take me off the block on your line.
Yeah, I did. Check and see now.
You still on there?
No.
Okay.
But I took you off.
Okay, cool, man. That was a good line, man. Hey, listen, Danny, you ain't gotta pull shit to them no more, man. You good, man. You are set. You know, and like I say, it just goes back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey.
What? How can a word be out that Kel say he love me and Kels don't know me? Ain't that what you said? Wait a minute.
To the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey. Ain't nothing to talk about. Let them talk, man. That's why I said they talked about Jesus, man. That was a good line, man. Hey, listen, Danny, you ain't gotta prove shit to them no more, man. You good, man. You are set. You know, and like I say, it just goes back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You ain't got to prove shit to them no more, man. You good, man. You are set. You know, and like I say, it just goes back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Oh, man, you good, man. You are set. You know, and like I say, it just goes back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey. You know, and like I say, it just goes back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey. You ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey. Like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey. Ain't nothing no more, man. You good, man. You are set. You know, and like I say, it just goes back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love no more, man. You good, man. You are set. You know, and like I say, it just goes back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey. Ain't nothing to talk about. Let them talk, man. That's why I said they talked about Jesus, man. You ain't got to go back to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more.
Right.
The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kel say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey. Ain't nothing to talk about. Let them talk, man. That's why I said they talked about Jesus, man. You ain't gotta do shit. And I meant to tell you on your line too that Favors knew what he was like to the very first day, bro. When I was like, man, you ain't gotta prove shit to nobody no more. Right. The word is out already. You know what I'm saying?
You're wrong, Felicia. James,
you know the rest of it is? Hey,
Shonda.
Ain't got nothing to talk about. Let them talk, man. That's why I said they talked about Jesus, man. You ain't gotta do shit. And I meant to tell you on your line too that Savers knew what he was saying. Well, I didn't say she knew what he was saying, but like to the very first day, bro, when I was like, man, you ain't gotta prove shit to nobody no more. Right. The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kim say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey, ain't got nothing to talk about. Let them talk, man. That's why I said they talked about Jesus, man. They ain't gotta talk about Jesus, man. They ain't gotta.
All right. Hey, Felicia White. Yeah, ain't none of them persona. So, with me playing that over and over again, y'all leader even broke it down for y'all. And for y'all that don't understand, I'm going to play it again for the last time. Listen to what y'all leader said.
You ain't got to prove shit to nobody no more. Right. The word is out already. You know what I'm saying? Kim say he love you. You know what the rest of it is? Hey, ain't got nothing to talk about. Let them talk, man. That's why I said they talked about Jesus, man.
I'm done. Miss Jennings said, I never liked that man from the beginning. When I went to the New York rally and locked eyes with him, my spirit didn't take to him. He is a sneaky snake in the grass. Wow. So, I rest my case with it, okay? Leave it as that. So, we can kill all that I don't know R. Kelly stuff and all of your minions over there that's running with that. You even admitted it. Do I need to say anything? Do I need to say anything more? It's when they're not dealing with you and when nobody's dealing with you, then it's the opposite of what you already know is the truth. Yo, you're a confusion person, bro. And I don't rock with stuff like that. And I don't rock with people like that. So I just had to bring that to y'all, man. Y'all be blessed. DanaJay out. Love every last one of y'all. And we going hard all day tomorrow. Live topic tomorrow. The topic that I will be having tomorrow evening at 4 o'clock is called the gay straight conversation. It's a conversation that's need to be had because the way it's going, somebody's going to get hurt. And if it can be prevented, that's what we need to do. Instead of talking about that community and this community and putting that community against this community, both communities have beautiful people. So why not reach out to both communities and bring them both together and help one understand the other? Look, tomorrow, and we're going to do it. We're going to break it down. Georgia Girl said, without you, none of them would exist. Facts. That's why I ain't giving them no more traction. DanaJay gone. Love every last one of y'all. Remember, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. Don't forget, fellas, that NBA trade is on and popping. See y'all tomorrow, all day, every day. DanaJay in your face. Gone.